So the fine folks at Sharps Rifle Company sent us a couple of different barrels in a couple of different lengths and profiles and some ammo for us to go test. Now there's some very cool things about the 25-45. The 5.56 or 2.23 in a lot of states is not legal for hunting a big game like deer.
Right.
In Washington State, where we live, there is a 25 caliber minimum. Actually, it's a 24. Yeah, right. It has to be a 243 or bigger. So it excludes the 5.56. This is a simple change of a barrel. You get the same magazines, same bolt, same everything, except for the barrel. Simple change. Replace the barrel. Now you have 25-45. There are a lot of advantages of the 25-45 over maybe 7.62 by 39 or 300 blackout.
Right. You can get out there and you're going to be shooting out there another extra 75 to 100 yards.
That's right. So for me, I have like an 800 foot-pound threshold for deer. And the 300 blackout and the 7.62 by 39 drop below, right at that threshold, right around 200 yards.
Right.
With the 25-45, stretches out to 300 yards. That's with a 24-inch test barrel. So really, it's probably about 75 yards. So 275. That's very big and very real in the hunting world.
Right.
That's important. So that extra energy that far down the line, I think is a great advantage. So if you were looking for a modern sporting arm, or you had an AR and you wanted to be hunting legal for it, I think that this is a great option.
Yeah. I think that the next step is we really take it out to the range. We put some targets on paper and see what it's capable of. Is it going to be? Is it something we can group? Is it something that's going to be all over the place?
Yay! Let's go shoot and see.
Oh.
All right, let's go to the range. All right. All right, 25-45 Sharps through the 16-inch M4 profile barrel. Those were 87 grain, and they were soft points. I'm going to shoot another group with full metal jackets. Another 5-shot. And I'm going to shoot at the bottom corner target of the same target. That was a much nicer group. Still didn't have last round hold open. All right, so I shot 2 groups. I think it's time for Bob to shoot 2 groups.
And I too will be shooting the 87 grain full metal jackets. Taking the target right below marks. Going hot. I had last round hold open. Let's shoot another 5 rounds. And following Mark's lead, I'm going to take the bottom left. And much like Mark, my first group was pretty wide open, and then the second group tightened up quite a bit.
All right, so I just loaded up 5 of my 87 grain hollow point hand loads, and I'm just curious to see how they group. This round is super easy for a hand loader. And I did have last round hold open with those loads. All right. Well, that was fun as always, Bob. It's always fun to go down to the range and shoot.
We were fighting the weather a little bit. We had a little bit of a breeze today.
It was windy,
but I think we got some pretty good results regardless.
I think so. I'm happy with it. So the first round that I shot was pretty spread out. So that was like a 2-inch group. So that was pretty big. I switched up and shot some of the full metal jackets and stepped up my game a little bit, and I was able to tighten this up. I got 4 of them nearly touching right here.
Yeah.
It's like a 3/4 of an inch group, and I had a flyer there. So it's the rifles and the barrels are definitely capable of doing what needs to get done. They're nice and accurate. I went ahead. Listen, so I bought in on this whole cartridge.
Right.
I went and bought dies, and I've been reloading. So I went and shot some of my reloads just to see. It's kind of interesting. I had a different point of impact. I'm going to compare my velocities. Maybe I got some room to go a little faster, but still a really nice group. Well, God, that's definitely hunting rifle accurate. I like it.
Yeah, I saw 1-inch group when it was warming up the barrel, and again, just right about an inch. I had 3 that were touching, but even with the flyers, we were still at 1 MOA at 100 yards under, I don't know, 7-8 mile an hour winds. But I was very, very pleased with the way that turned out. So we had the 16-inch CMV and the 20-inch CMV. You had the M4 profile on yours.
Yep.
And mine's more of the straight profile. So
here's what I like about it. Is for me is the reloading aspect. A lot of the other cartridges, it's hard to find brass. It's hard to do anything. The most common brass in the whole world is 5.56 or 223.
Yeah, right.
And you can go to like West Sage and you can buy 1,000 rounds that's fully processed and decrimped and cheap. Now, one single pass through the size and die and it's done. You just converted a 5.56 to a 25-45. And so it's totally transparent. You just throw the 5.56 rounds in the hopper and as you're sizing it, and bam, now you have 25-45.
Right.
So,
and if you're not into reloading your own stuff, Sharp's Rifle Company does offer a few different sizes in cartridge as far as the grain. They've got it's a 70 grain. We
did the 87, yeah.
Then they've got like the 100 grain, which is their
swine smasher. Yep.
Yeah, so there's
eradicating hogs.
Right, so you've got a variety of bullet weights you can use with this, so you're not going to be at 55 grain or pushing to try to get 69 grain out of your 5.56 right out the gate. 70 grains and up to 100, you've got deer slaying capability.
Absolutely. So the 25-45, I think it's a win. I think it's a great cartridge if you're looking to change other than a 5.56 and an AR-15. It's definitely worth considering.
Absolutely. Well, you can't take back a bullet, folks, and you never ever want to wish that you could, so always make sure you can follow the 4 basic gun safety rules.
Shoot safe, shoot straight.
We'll catch you on the firing line. Thanks for watching.
Like and subscribe.